Hello and welcome to episode 5 of our Tundra Anomaly playthrough. We are going to check a few things off the list from the comments. First of all, I would like to manage some areas. So I think what we're going to do is, let's actually manage the areas. We're going to create a new area. We're going to name this one Freezer. And we're going to expand the freezer, and then we're going to zone freezer, manage areas. We're going to invert, and then what we're going to say is because we couldn't assign a policy for Edgar's eating habits, however we can restrict him from going into places. So we're just going to say Edgar can't go into the freezer. So hopefully that means he will only eat these delicious corpses that we've been storing for him. And that will solve that. In terms of delicious corpses, we actually are a little light on delicious things for us to eat. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the plans here. We have some food growing, and honestly we might be looking at expanding this sooner than later. We have the capacity for power, and we absolutely have enough components kicking around. 21 components gives us the ability to build the heaters and sun lamps and solar generators needed to maintain all that. The one thing we're maybe looking at is marble, not quite having enough marble ready to go, but we'll kind of just let things run. We do have some marble that we can grab. I think we have been using up most of the marble in the immediate vicinity though. There's a good chunk, well, cluster of chunks over here, and we'll bring a few of those down. I also have a whole bunch of metal. We'll get those chunks going. We do need to get Bear a proper room. We did make this out of marble as well, so perhaps just one more module for now. Have our three main colonists taken care of in those slightly better sleeping scenarios. Might be nice. I think wood is also something that we are interested in gathering whilst we can. Maybe we'll head on down here, harvest a few pines. Sounds good to me. We have a few geothermal generators that are kind of off the beaten path a little bit. I guess here is one of the closer ones. Has some nice soil around it too. I mean, that tree is the most annoying part about it. We did kind of build central on our map. We also have this thing to deal with, the ancient danger, which is not going to be for a long time. But I do want to think about how I'm going to close off my base to defenses. So one thing I could do, if I do this, we actually add a door here, then that kind of gives us like really only this path in terms of people coming in, and this also opens up like an interesting, we could just close this off in the future, and this might be like a fun, I don't know, workshop, or turn this into a hospital or something, or just leave it as like kind of like an open area. Because I do kind of like the idea that these are kind of detached buildings, but we're kind of using them to create natural feeling walls, and maybe we'll add a couple more cells up here in the future. So I think I am happy with this, and we will cancel that there and go from there. I might consider just doing some sort of defensive perimeter wall, maybe even here and here, just to really kind of close things in for now, have as much defense as possible. And I suppose we do have 3 people on meals. We are kind of low on food. We have quite a few meals for our friend, the Ghoul, Edgar. She's very capable of sustaining herself. But because we are low on some of those other meals, oh, and this is perfect. We're gonna pick off the straggler that has wandered away from the herd. Yes, battle me. Okay. Excellent. Well done, Edgar. You have a little bruise. Let's just let things kind of run a little bit. The thing I want to avoid is like the whole stampede thing where like they all come and try to murder me. But I think we're okay for now. Edgar, just come on back and hang out down here. He is going to take care of this, and that's going to give us... We destroyed its heart. Beautiful. Hypothermia. Who has hypothermia? Oh, Bear has hypothermia. But it's nice and warm in here. We are just working outside quite a bit. It's nice and... Oh, it's not actually super warm in here. It's moderately chilly in here. Both of these are just doing their best. This is why Bear is a little grumpier, because Bear is absolutely freezing. Bear, get inside. Get some warmth. Get some recreation. Void curiosity. Was this a thing that we read before? Fixating on the void? Oh yes, we want to do a void provocation ritual. So I guess this is another opportunity for us to build a few more structures. We're gonna get this sorted. We're currently getting slate chunks. We do have a little bit of marble. Oh wait, let's focus on the marble actually. I mean, we would have been done the slate anyways, but that'll happen another day. Edgar's just chilling out in a bedroom. Bear, I know you're kind of drowsy. You're not a crafter. You are a crafter. You can do that. It's probably going to be annoying. Whoops. Dropped my headphone. All right. Now, can we prioritize working on this? Beautiful. Let's just do all the things really quickly because you're a very quick constructor. Absolutely fantastic. Next, we do need a wooden door, which you can also work on because you are a night worker. Okay, and let's build a copy. This is going to disturb Key, but small price to pay. And then what we'll do is we'll actually move the heater into Key's room. Sorry, we're going to disturb you. No, we're not. You're awake. Oh, we've built a copy. Not what I intended. We wanted to reinstall. We're going to reinstall that. And boom. And now... Oh, we're unroofed in here. That's awkward. Yeah. Build the roof. Oh, you were researching. No, all the roof area, please. All the roof area. There we go. Now we're indoors. And now we can reinstall this here. And we do need some, basic, I feel, furniture and flooring and things in these bedrooms. But we're chilly. Okay, at it. We're hypothermia. It is very cold in these things. Do entities... Do you... Oh, you do have hypothermia. Okay. Good to know. So we might... Well, we will. we're gonna add a heater for our ghoul. And very likely we are going to need to build another solar panel sooner rather than later. And I actually am really glad we have, okay, we ate another corpse. We're botching harvests, which is not great, but we did get a harvest of rice. All the rice, please. Thank you. Don't love that door stayed open. But this is being worked on. Bear is going to knock that out very quickly. Boom. And power. Let's attach it to the grid very quickly. It is cold, and we're down to 18 components, which is going to be something that we do need to keep a track of, especially just being out here on the tundra. We really need our components. We really need the ability to keep our heaters up and running, so that we all don't freeze. This is the one thing that it is, a challenge to manage. Okay. Now, hopefully, yes, the hypothermia is going down. Beautiful. It is still freezing in here. I don't know if it's safe for us to put a vent in the containment area, but we could try. I also think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna build nice concrete floors in here. It's fast, it's cheap, and it's sturdy, right? At least my brain tells me that's how it works. So we're gonna just slam some real basic floors down, and yes, seems good. Alina is working away in this freezing, frigid room. In fact, I think part of this, I don't know if I'm completely off here, but perhaps we should close off the corners. Maybe we'll make it like that, so it's a little more similar to, don't clean the laboratory, work on the walls. Now, am I completely incorrect to think that this will improve our ability to maintain the temperature in here? I'm not sure. We have the deserter is available. Okay. We don't want the loyalty squad coming. We also need to accept the thing. Accept the thing. We need to accept Key's basic implant so we can start doing some psychic stuff. There's just hanging out by the rice really awkwardly. We have some meals, but I really, really would like our growers. I just want them to grow things. I want growing to be like #1 priority. Okay, a group of shambling, rotting timberwolf corpses is approaching. Some inhuman force has reanimated these lifeless bodies and set them to murder. They will now wander through the area. If they see a human, they will attack. If not, they will leave in a few days. If you can capture one, you can study it for anomaly knowledge. Anomaly. Look at that. It's a straight up skeleton. Cool. New research is available. Your discovery of the Shambler Timberwolf has yielded new insights. You can now draw shamblers. Cool. Very cool indeed. Oh, man, it is very cold out here. Oh boy, we are freezing. Man, okay, we're not even maintaining the meager. Okay, in here it's not even. It is like freezing in literally every. Okay, this room is fine. This is not enough anymore. Maybe building 2 was the answer. In terms of floors, what does this do? This just supports light, medium, heavy, clean, time multiplier, filth multiplier, It's flammability. It's got hit points. Okay. Concrete. It says -1 beauty. Okay. Paved tile. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. We are very, very, very cold, and it's only September. The Rescue of Metal. A new quest has become active. It is called the Rescue of Metal. It'll expire in 13 days. Metal contacts you and he is wounded and unable to move. Okay. Can't do that. We have a Psychic Soothe, which is nice. Holy ravioli. Okay, it's nice and warm in here at least. Part of me wants to close this off, if nothing else, just because it'll help maintain the heat in the greenhouse, which is very important. Yeah, we're gonna need to build this, get the bedrooms heated up. I'm actually super impressed that it is not at all. Man. Okay, you work on this. Make the heater fine. Okay. I'm super impressed it's that cold. That seems so cold. Like, where is the heat just pouring out of? It's just, I guess it's -40 degrees outside. But we are jumping. I guess right now it's like dispersing through all these rooms. And once all of them kick up. Yes. Oh, Key is sad. Oh, that was your husband? I didn't know. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't know. You're going to be a grumpy goose for like 2 whole quadrums. You're going to be very sad. Oh no. Also food is kind of in a dire strait. We do have a lot more rice that's ready to go, or that like will be ready to go. It's -50 at night. Holy smokes. Yeah, we're gonna be double walling, I think, in terms of maintaining heat. We just need to do it because everybody is freezing. Everybody's freezing. It's -1 billion in here. Holy smokes. We don't have enough steel left either. Okay, well, let's get another strip of that going. We also need, for this quest, we need to clear the enemies of the Bestower's faction, which is the Shambler. We need to get rid of this silly wolf. And of course, we're going to have 0 animals for a while. Because it is freaking cold. Ah, yes. The challenges of winter. It is cold. It is going to get really, really cold. We might have to look at connecting the base in a few ways so we can kind of have the heat permeate throughout. Smithing. Great. That leads us to machining. Molotov cocktails. That's how we're going to heat up the base. Just throw fires inside the base. Okay. Yeah, opening those doors really sucks. Honestly, what I need to do is clear allowable areas freezer and say, you know what, Edgar? You actually don't get to go in the bedrooms. You don't get to go in here. And honestly, you don't really need to be in here. You can wander around in here, I guess. That's it. if you need to go somewhere warm, you can hang out in like our rec room area. That's pretty well it. I am thinking what would be the most efficient way to trap and store heat. I'm leaning towards if I wall this off and this off, and I could open these doors, and that would help trap a lot of heat traveling through there. Having closing this off and having a way into maybe even I can't close this off. This is wind turbine zone. So I could have them walk through here, and then like if they must go through here, or open up this and have a back way into this area, in another greenhouse. Because I'm looking at the winter and the number of heaters I already have in this base. We're gonna need so much heat. So much. This is also just like way too much empty space, but it's because we keep opening all these doors. So maybe if I forbid this door for now. What if we just did that? We'll just close it off. And this, and we've kind of made like a natural entrance. This is the entrance to our compound. One more. Come on. You can do it. And then I suppose, I mean, it's really an awkward way in and out and around now. So, I guess we will put a door. Oh, key is going a little crazy here. Work on the door. What are you... Seeking... No. Yes, okay. Seek the safe temperature. Oh, you had serious hypothermia. That will help in here with maintaining heat. Critical hypothermia. Oh, it's because I did that. Just get inside. I think the other strategy. So this little airlock is freezing, but it's gonna help. Hopefully, it's gonna help some of the temperature. What is happening? Oh, we're losing toes to frostbite. Okay. We're just going to panic slightly. Rest. Who's our doctor? Do we have a doctor? Key is the doctor. Why is it not? Yes, tent. Go tent. Holy smokes. Fix the toe. That is horrible. It's actually amazing that there's 2 heaters in this room, and it is so cold. I guess we need 3, is what we've learned. It's slowly climbing. This is wild. It's going all over the place. In this area, very scary how cold it is. We might need to shift the doors. Instead of coming out south, have them go north, and then have this one go east or even go through Alina's room, make these just straight up walls, close this off, and then just have another airlock for temperature. I think we are definitely in that zone where we are managing absolutely how cold it is. So let's actually deconstruct this. Get in your bed. It's not great in here either, but it's something. Okay, it's now totally fine in here. So we could, I mean, our workshop is going to be a little bit better. But we have more health concerns. Middle toe has frostbite. Okay, so we've lost a toe. Dang, that's not fun. Oh well, it happens. The Tundra is rough. Key. Yeah, this is a great time to wander in a daze. I don't know if during the middle of this like super frozen cold stretch, was that a cold snap? Because it seems all of a sudden outside is only 30 instead of like minus 40, and inside seems to be doing a little better. We're cleaning things up now. Okay. I am thinking about how do I want to close this off. I mean, realistically, I don't want that. Realistically, this is probably the most logical. We'll just knock that out. Yes, I know Key is going to have Omega hypothermia. We're going to have to rescue Key. Edgar is just munching away on these corpses, which is good. We have a snow hare, but otherwise, we're currently stable, but it could be bad. This is serious hypothermia, and Key is wandering away from the base. Turns out rescuing Metal was I should have read that better. I don't know if I could have anyways though. It's just so cold. I think we would have had a very bad time. Rescue. Extreme hypothermia. Oh, middle finger has frostbite. We took some damage. Oh, that's a far. I mean, that is I guess it's a thing we have to do. We have to go around. Yeah, Key's fine now. Oh, Key is immediately jumping back out into the cold. But we're now into this area. Okay, we're fixing the fingers. Excellent. Yeah, and now I think I do need to have a way for them to travel without going outside. Realistically is something that would be very useful. I think another thing that would help, which I just have not yet done, is making a electric tailor bench. Now I don't have a ton of wood. There's wood right there I can grab. I have a little bit of wood. And there's, wood enough. So you're not assigned to plant cutting. Bear is assigned to plant cutting, but Bear is kind of grumpy. Bear is... I don't know what Bear's doing. Bear needs to eat, but Bear is doing science. That's what Bear is doing. Science. Studying creatures. We sacrifice our sleep. We eat without tables. And then we go to bed. Because, yes, anyways. Well done, Bear. Key is recovering. It's going to be a very challenging winter. Let's just say that. Winter is going to be rough. We've survived fall, a very chilly fall. Our power needs are absolutely, we're pretty much tapped out. And then we're gonna chop down all these little trees, haul the wood, all of it. And I think with that tree done, haul the wood. I think now we can make the hand tailor bench, or the electric tailor bench. Yes, okay. And then for constructing, I mean, yeah, we'll get Bear or someone to do it. Maybe Alina can do it. Somebody who's more capable. What we need to do is get some of these leathers, and we have blue fur, which we can make some really fancy toques out of. Of course, this little power outage here is going to kind of suck, because it's going to get cold. Which means we're going to start building this final solar power piece. We're going to use up even more components, but it is, I guess it is in the evening time, but we don't have enough wind power now to maintain the batteries. We have so many heaters. We need them all. Oh my goodness. There we go. There's enough wind now that we can maintain, but we aren't really going to charge much. We need at least 50% wind, but just in the nick of time, we have researched electro harvesting. So now we can use these entities to contribute to the power of our fun little colony here. But still, with that said, I think we will end it off here. We could maybe look at, who knows, void sculptures? Sure. We need to make a ritual chamber. We need to make a throne room if we want to get keys, psychic powers online. Maybe we could get that like solar pinhole thing, kind of like warm up some rooms with that. Edgar is happily munching away. We have, this body is missing a few body parts. This one's missing about half. So we have, you know, a few more days of food for Edgar, which will actually be a concern. We do have this nice haul of caribou. We'll have to do some ghoul hunting. And yeah, I think we're still stable. We're fine. We took a hit to our sanity because, you know, husbands were lost. We lost a toe, our first toe. This always happens. I didn't make toques in time, but we'll make toques. I'm just gonna set those up now. Let's just make 3 toques. Okay, we'll get toques going. We'll get parkas going. We'll survive the winter. It'll be cold, but we will not get more hypothermia. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate all your comments and support and your love. I will see you in the next one.